Sylvia with Odyssey of Enlightenment. Today I want to talk about surrender. A lot of people think surrender means giving up. It does not mean giving up. It means let go. Imagine you're holding a really tight grip on your career expectations, finances, your husband, your wife, whatever relationship or lack of relationship, your family, your kids, whatever things that you are gripping like with a death grip, super tight, those things. Imagine it's like a tug of war and you're like wrangling them and your hands hurt. And if you've ever played tug of war, that shit hurts. It can like make your hands bleed because the rope, like pulling it, unless you're wearing gloves, and even then it hurts because you have to like pull with your whole body. And if you imagine you're pulling all these things, right? So you have them like a sled, right? How there's ropes. So you're pulling all these things and your gut is clenched and you're just like, oh, trying to control them, right? Like, no, love me, or do this right, or whatever, pay me more, or don't be an asshole, whatever. Imagine just letting it go. Just open your hand, release the rope. How freeing is that? How do you feel? Amazing. Like, oh my God, so relaxed. I'm not stressed out. Surrender. We're being called to surrender right now. I think a lot of us are low-key freaking out because we don't know how the money situation is going to play out, the job thing. A lot of us are being called to leave our regular 9-to-5 jobs, whatever we were in. I was in law enforcement, believe it or not, for 15 years. And even I was called to leave that. And if you don't listen, spirit forces you. They say some people can be woken up with a gentle kiss to the forehead and others need a baseball bat. I got a baseball bat. And I don't ever want to get another baseball bat. But I think a big key of what I've learned going through that experience is surrender. Just let go. I catch myself because I have my sun in astrology in the 6th house. It's in Cancer, but the 6th house is ruled by Virgo. Virgo is super OCD control freak to the max. And I have those tendencies. And my progressed sun is in Virgo. So super Virgo, super control freak, super want everything perfect. It needs to be a certain way. It has to be super clean. And let's face it, life is not like that. Relationships are not like that. Jobs, careers, money, whatever. And honestly, if you really think about it, the best things in my life have happened when I didn't even expect them. When you meet certain people, when certain things just fall in your lap, it's so magical and like, wow, it feels like heaven is shining on you. And why would you want to rob yourself of that? So if you really think about it, it's wonderful and it's so freeing. This morning, I actually caught myself because I was starting to get, negative, and we have to really be discerning because the dark is on full patrol, full attack. If you raise your vibration a certain level, you set off alarms and they come fuck with you. So you have to constantly be discerning of your emotions, of where your mindset is at. Am I thinking clearly? Am I being petty? Am I being, just the mental checklist of everything? I equate it to when you set off one of those alarms, they send you like this black dot, which is like an invitation. It's an invitation from fear. It's an invitation from dark energy. Like, hey, you want to look at this? Let me make it look like something's going on to catch your attention. That's the invitation. That's the black dot. So you like freak out for like a split second. But your job, if you're discerning and you're doing the work, is to pause, reflect, and decide, because you are the creator of your reality. Yes, some things have to occur no matter what, because they're lessons, or they're to pivot us into the direction that we're supposed to be on for us, not, to mess with us or anything. So if you can choose, essentially you take out your superpower, which is nope, I'm not going to engage. Nope, I'm not going to look at that. Nope. I refuse to accept that limitation. Nope. And you change your mind. You deny the invitation by fear. You deny the invitation by dark energy. And you go on your merry way, completely distract yourself, focus on something positive, uplifting, whatever. And that's how you decline. However, and I've done this many times, if you touch that black dot, if you give in, if you accept, that black dot becomes, and how do you accept? How do you give in? By flipping out, by giving an emotional, visceral reaction. You start texting somebody like vigorously, angrily, accusatory, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, the scenarios that ensue when we take part in those shenanigans. And so what happens? You touch the black dot, you accept it, you agree to it. You, at this point, have given up your power. You become totally powerless because you're thinking you're a victim. And fear will never tell you the truth. It will always lie to you. Always. Without exception. Always lie to you. So if we know this, don't touch the freaking black dot, right? I know it's totally easier said than done. I know. But so you touch the black dot, and the black dot is no longer a black dot. It becomes a black hole. It becomes a water slide, and you are just racing down that water slide. And if you've ever been on a water slide, you know, once you're on that mofo, you are committed. You are not getting off. You're on it, and you got to ride it out. Same thing when you touch the black dot, when you accept fear, when you say yes, when you co-sign, when you agree, and you start participating at an emotional level, a visceral level. You start doing things, taking action because of that belief that you have subscribed to. Oh my God, you already know. And it's like 4th of July fireworks, not in a good way, in a horrible way, because then you get the tsunami of bullshit that ensues from that split-second decision that you made when you touched the black dot. And fear will always, fear, dark energy, it's the same thing. They seek to multiply like roaches. So we know this. So we have to constantly keep reminding ourselves, reminding our friends, reminding each other. It is our duty to lift each other up, because when you're down, your friend lifts you up. When you're up, you have to lift your friend up. So we have to help each other. We're a tribe. I mean, that's the only way we're going to get through this, is by reminding ourselves, each other, constantly, just ever vigilant of scanning for, is this me? Is this my thought? Or is it fear? Is it darkness? Is it dark energy? If it's from the light, it's never going to be scary, and it's never going to feel panicked. You will it could be the end of the world. And if it's from the light that you're getting guidance, you will feel so calm, because you know that something bigger has got your back. And you're not worried at all, because you're like, I'm good. So that's where faith comes in. Faith. So after you deny the black dot, you have to talk yourself back up to a higher vibration and remind yourself all the ways why it could work. Because why can it work? Who says it can't? Anything is possible at any time. Anybody can change at any time. How do I know that? Because I changed. I went from super 3D in a super 3D job to this. And I mean, awake, knowing what's going on. I have to constantly keep reminding myself, and I help everybody around me, and my goal is to help you and to help others, and for us to band together and remind ourselves. And this message kept popping up with everybody in my life, as well as myself. So I felt the need to make a video about it, because maybe this can help you. And if you've come here, your spirit has guided you to seek this, and it's important for you to hear. So if you know someone that's struggling and that this could help, please send this to them. And we have to lift each other up.